news at the right time and the Spirit of Community Award winner. This is Fox 14 News at 9.
Deadly severe weather rolls through parts of Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. We'll look at recovery efforts after the storm. And a teen accused in a West Monroe murder could face more jail time. We'll have the update from the courts on the Montgomery Street shooting. Plus, Governor Edwards will go head-to-head with Risponi. We'll tell you when and where to tune in to watch the upcoming debate before heading to the polls. Thank you for choosing Fox 14. I'm Sarah Scarlett. First on Fox, a tornado tears through Dallas last night, causing major damage to homes and businesses in the area. The twister leaving thousands in northeastern Texas without power. Fox News correspondent Casey Stiegel has more.
Thanks to God that we're still alive.
A powerful tornado slamming Texas overnight, ripping through Dallas, causing several buildings to collapse, and leaving at least 110,000 people without power. Strong winds tearing down trees, taking out power lines, and causing extensive structural damage, including to this middle school. The Dallas Independent School District canceled Monday classes at 6 schools. Aerial shots showing the front of a Home Depot store, now a twisted mess of crumpled metal. And take a look at this car, flipped on its side right next to the front door of a home.
I'm like, God take care of my kids and my family, because I thought this was it. Like, seriously, I thought this was it.
While no major injuries have been reported, first responders have been going door to door in some neighborhoods to check on residents, some hurt in their own homes.
You could hear like branches hitting the windows and stuff. I thought the roof was going to fall off.
Officials with the National Weather Service say the twister touched down near Dallas Love Field Airport and moved northeast through Dallas, a densely populated part of the city.
I think we should consider ourselves very fortunate that we did not lose any lives.
Staff here at the Home Depot knew that bad weather was on the way, so a decision was made to close the store early. Not long after the building was empty, the twister hit. That is the latest from Dallas. Casey Stiegel, Fox News.
Crews are assessing the damage in the town of Rogers, Arkansas, after a strong storm blew through the area, killing at least one person. Drone video helps to show the extent of the damage, with trees and power lines down and windows and storefronts blown out. One person was killed after a large tree fell on a home in Rogers early Monday morning. The National Weather Service estimates this incident happened around 12:30 a.m. due to the high winds in the area. And at least 2 people were hurt this morning when severe weather moved through parts of eastern Arkansas. It happened around 6 a.m. in the town of Tyronza. Officials there say that a possible tornado tore through the town, damaging buildings and trees. Residents are being told to stay off debris-cluttered streets because of downed power lines. Now, as of 9 o'clock local time, the town had no power or cell phone service. The National Weather Service is sending a survey crew to the area to confirm that it was a tornado that touched down. Many residents in Columbia County are without power, and several homes are damaged from early morning storms that happened. Some families told Fox 14's Gabrielle Pfeiffer that they're just thankful that everyone is accounted for.
The cleanup and repair begins for some residents just south of Taylor, Arkansas, after Monday morning storms ripped through their small community.
Well, I heard the hail first, then we heard the top part of the tree fall out and hit my car.
The metal roofing and installation was completely ripped off of the Gonzalez's home. The remains now lay scattered in their yard. They were visiting relatives in Texas when the storms came through, and they were lucky. A bulk of the damage happens where they lay their heads at night.
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't here. Well, that's my master bedroom right there, and everything was naturally happened right here in this corner.
The Britt family says they were home when the storms came through around 4:30 in the morning. Only 2 homes on County Road 21 received damage, but more than 700 people are without power in the county.
Never had anything in the 3 years we've been here.
There are many homes along this county road, and most of them have outside animals. Residents tell me that they're thankful that everyone was accounted for.
All the pets we have 3 dogs and 2 cats. Everybody's accounted for. All the rest can be fixed, so it's all good.
Many residents say it was a tornado, but the National Weather Service in Shreveport says the damage is from thunderstorm winds. In Columbia County, Gabrielle Pfeiffer.
The same storm system left thousands without power and damage in Bossier and Caddo parishes. Winds downed power lines in Bossier City's Stockwell neighborhood, sparking a fire in a tree. There were also reports of damage in the Dogwood neighborhood. There were no injuries reported. The damage occurred during a tornado warning Sunday evening, and SWEPCO is working to restore power to thousands in Bossier and Caddo Parish. Now on to the crime beat. 3 West Monroe residents could be looking at life in prison, including 1 juvenile. 16-year-old James Luther King Jr. is one of the 3 suspects in the armed robbery on Montgomery Street in West Monroe earlier this month. 1 person died and another is in critical condition. As of Friday, 16-year-old James Luther King Jr. will now be tried as an adult. District Attorney Steve Tooth says it's usually difficult to charge a minor as an adult, but because of King's age and charges, the grand jury decided to transfer King to adult court, and he could be sentenced to life. We'll have more on the charges and the case coming up in our second half hour. Louisiana State Police are looking into an officer-involved shooting in Concordia Parish. It happened in Faraday last night around 10:45 p.m., according to Louisiana State Police. Now, based on the preliminary investigation, a deputy was involved in a car chase with a shooting suspect. During the chase, a deputy discharged his firearm and struck 19-year-old Tyler Connor. Connor was taken to a hospital in Baton Rouge for treatment. No deputies were injured in the incident. The investigation remains active and ongoing, and charges may be forthcoming as the investigation unfolds. A Monroe man has been arrested in connection to a shooting on Orange and South 14th Streets. Jatarius Godfrey is charged with 4 counts of attempted second-degree murder and 1 count of carrying a firearm by a convicted felon. He was arrested during a traffic stop. Police say they found cash, a digital scale, and marijuana. Police say Godfrey was in a vehicle following behind another vehicle on Orange Street and began shooting at the 4 people inside. Now, 2 of the victims were shot multiple times and were taken to the hospital. Godfrey is currently being held in the Washita Correctional Center without bond. A Louisiana man is facing multiple charges for 2 hit-and-run collisions and crashing into the Walmart. The Monticello Police Department arrested James Robertson for the alleged crimes. It all started just before 2 o'clock Sunday morning. Police say Robertson allegedly hit 1 vehicle near Atwood's. Minutes later, he hit another vehicle near Mazzio's, injuring 2 victims. Robertson's driving spree ended up at Walmart, where he crashed into the front entrance of the store. He's being charged with driving while intoxicated, leaving the scene of an accident, reckless driving, failure to maintain control, and refusal of a chemical test. Democratic Governor John Bel Edwards and his Republican challenger Eddie Rispone will face off in an October 30th debate. The 2 contenders have agreed to an event planned by Louisiana Public Broadcasting and the Council for a Better Louisiana that will air statewide. The Baton Rouge debate may be the only head-to-head sparring that the candidates do ahead of the November 16th runoff. Rispone, a businessman making his first run for public office, hasn't announced his willingness to participate in any other proposed forums so far. Edwards was forced into the runoff after he failed to top 50% of the vote in the primary election. The race is drawing national attention from Republicans who want to oust Edwards and Democrats who want to hold on to their only governorship in the Deep South. Meantime, Governor John Bel Edwards stopped by Georgia Tucker Assisted Living to address his supporters. The Democratic incumbent discussing many topics, including the historic tax credit program and Louisiana's growing economy. The Georgia Tucker building was recently renovated, giving 20 people a place to live, and 42 more units will be added in the next phase of construction. Governor Edwards says without the historic tax credit program, buildings like the Georgia Tucker building would not have been renovated.
You know, it's a 100-year-old building, just about. It sat vacant for 20 years, and it was only the $1.1 million in state historic tax credits that really made this possible.
Louisiana's economy is the 10th fastest growing in the nation, and that the unemployment rate is the lowest it's been in 12 years at 4.3%. Coming up on Fox 14 News at 9, upgrades are coming to an airport near you. We'll break down the improvement being made at the Monroe Regional Airport. And the University of Louisiana at Monroe received a generous gift from the Kitty Degree Foundation. We'll tell you how much and what department it's being awarded to. All that and more is up next on Fox 14 News at 9.
For something old or something new, Cottonport Antique Mall. Shop and experience historic downtown West Monroe.
Tuesday on Fox 14, your morning news, climb aboard as we tell you about some brand new cruise destinations on the high seas.
And how calm is the forecast ahead after a day of wind and rain? Lexi has your complete calmer forecast Tuesday starting at 7 here on Fox 14.
Delta veterans bring their annual expo and celebration to Chenault Aviation and Military Museum, Saturday, November 9th. Enjoy live music, free food, kids activities, free services on site for veterans, and much more. Don't miss it.
Want to take your X5 to the next level? Now you can with X5 Advantage, giving you enhanced performance and protection. When devices are connected to your home's Wi-Fi, they're protected, helping keep outsiders from getting inside. Plus, you get unlimited data, so you can stream, surf, and game all you want. With confidence, you can get coverage where you need it most. That's X5 Advantage. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months. Or get 4 times the speed for just $10 more a month. Call, click, or visit a store today.
Afraid you owe too much on your car? Afraid of past credit problems? Afraid you'll need a big down payment?
Do not be afraid. It's Interstate's monster of a sale. A Ram 1500 Crew Cab, $12,000 off. A heavy-duty Crew 4x4, $8,000 off. A 1500 Quad Cab, $22,990. Charger, $22,990. A Cherokee, $18,990. A Cherokee, $17,990. A Renegade, $16,990. Get monster savings now at Interstate Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in West Monroe.
Welcome to the East Spot Vape Shop. We invite you to come check out our great selection of the highest quality and best performing vapes on the market. Dual battery mods and sub-ohm tanks on sale now at the East Spot Vape Shop. Ladies, every Tuesday's Ladies' Day. Get 15% off on Tuesdays at the East Spot Vape Shop. And don't forget about our loyalty rewards. You will rack up big savings on every purchase. If you're a smoker and you're looking for a better, more effective alternative, we've got it at the East Spot Vape Shop. Now, there's something else I want to address. Our industry's been getting a lot of bad press lately, much of it fake news. Apparently, some folks have been vaping THC and hemp oil in their e-cigs. Please don't vape oil in your e-cig. These devices are designed for water-based e-liquids, which is what we sell at the East Spot Vape Shop. Our products are federally and state regulated and registered with the FDA. Y'all come by one of our 3 locations. We're in Monroe, West Monroe, Alexandria. You can check us out on Facebook and Google. We've got more 5-star reviews than the kindergarten and the coloring contest. Since 2014, we want to earn your business.
Shop and experience historic downtown West Monroe.
Communa Health Services. New name, same quality care.
Fox 14 News at 9 continues.
The project to update Monroe Regional Airport's secondary runway is on track to begin as soon as the bid for the project is up for approval. Fox 14's Brian Briggs has the latest updates on the project.
The Monroe Regional Airport will be able to soar to new heights in the coming years as their secondary runway gets ready for some significant expansion. The Federal Aviation Administration and the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development Aviation Division has approximately $11.5 million in total funds to extend the airport's secondary runway. The project is now in the hands of the Monroe City Council.
We're asking the council to adopt a resolution approving the bid of Merit Construction for just over $8.5 million to complete Phase 3 of our runway extension project.
The secondary runway is only 5,000 feet long, something that has been causing safety and travel issues.
They can only carry about 2/3 payload on the jet aircraft. And so that's where Delta and United and American have issues by not being able to take off with a full payload.
The extension will bring the runway to 6,300 feet, allowing airlines to take off with full payloads. Once the project starts, it will take roughly a year to complete. And with the project starting around the holidays, travelers may be worried about impacts to flights. But Monroe Regional is going to do everything in their power to minimize impact to travelers.
We don't have any scheduled flights between 10 o'clock at night and about 5:30 in the morning. So a lot of that work could be completed during that time frame.
That was Brian Briggs reporting. The Monroe City Council will vote on the bid tomorrow night to finalize the current funding. The University of Louisiana at Monroe received a generous gift from the Kitty Degree Foundation this morning, a gift worth tens of thousands of dollars. The school accepted a check for $50,000 from the Kitty Degree Foundation for a neuromuscular lab for the Doctor of Physical Therapy program. Attendees from both the university and medical field came to the event. A representative from the school says the check will be used to improve education for students.
As the donation is going to allow our faculty to train our student learners with cutting-edge access to assessment tools and also equipment as they learn to diagnose and treat neuromuscular conditions and disorders.
The president of the Kitty Degree Foundation says their organization has donated nearly $400,000 to help different schools and other organizations in Northeast Louisiana. And now Jared joins us from the Weather Center. I know earlier today the weather was kind of crazy. Now it's looking pretty nice.
Yeah, just a 12-hour difference is all the difference in the world as we get the rain and the storms out, clearer skies, cooler temperatures back in. Full look at the forecast is next on Fox.
Thanks, Jared. Also coming up on Fox 14, pain at the pump. Drivers starting the week with higher gas prices. We'll tell you the national average in Fox Means Business.